tonight proved that this is one of the most important races that's going to happen in Maryland. For every $100 that is spent, $68 is reinvested back into the community. And so your chambers are here to encourage people to shop local.
An opportunity throughout my campaign to talk with a lot of our local businesses, both our smaller businesses and our larger ones, and everyone has said the very exact same thing. The one issue that is consistent is that the permit process is frustrating, it is lengthy, and it is costly. I spoke with a young business owner. She has several businesses in neighboring counties. She wanted to bring laundromats combined with gym facilities connecting, and that's a unique concept. She wanted to bring it to Brooklyn Park, but however, she was frustrated because the cost of it alone. These type of businesses are things that our community deserve. Those bring jobs, those bring facilities for our local community. And in our community, she said it was so expensive that she has gone to every surrounding community and she has opened them in all of those counties. It's unfortunate that Anne Arundel County is one that she struggles to deal with, and she really wants to take her businesses outside of here. But let me tell you, I believe that as a council member, we can work collaboratively with our county executive office, and we can figure out a way to streamline the process. I believe that's going to be important.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Giante Simmons, and I'm also running for the District 1 County Council seat. In my professional background, I've been a judiciary clerk at the Anne Arundel County Circuit Court for the past 3 to 4 years, specializing in civil and family law. And that sounds extremely fancy, but I basically help people get divorced every single day. That's my full-time job. And in addition to that, I've been involved in politics for, can't even think of how long. I think I started when I was about 13 years old, getting my start on different political campaigns, getting involved. And then when I was 22 years old, I got appointed to the Anne Arundel County Democratic Central Committee, where I've represented District 12B for another 3 to 4 years as well. And getting my start in politics is honestly because I want better for my community. Currently, right now, I live in Brooklyn Park, and I've lived in Brooklyn Park for the past 13 years. And wanting to run for office, my first start was to fix Brooklyn Park. And people in my generation, I can tell you, have gotten the shortest stick out of all of us. We were raised in a generation where we had to go to college, that was it, no trades, no nothing. So a lot of us did go to college, and now that we've graduated, we're facing crippling student loan debt and affordability crisis. And part of the issue that I think that can not only help businesses, but young people alike, is the housing crisis. Making sure we have more mixed-use zoning to allow commercial and businesses combined.
My name is Justin Sherlock. I'm running for District 1 County Council. I'm a lifelong resident of Anne Arundel County. I'm also a member of the Northern Anne Arundel County Chamber of Commerce. For the last 20 years, I've been in mortgage banking. I've had a front row seat to the economy that we're dealing with right now in Anne Arundel County. And it truly is a crisis. It's one of the reasons I'm running. The average age for a first-time home buyer right now is 40 years old. When I got in the industry, it was mid to late 20s. So we need to make some changes. They asked what's one priority that we have for business? Well, really, they all have to be on the table. It's going to be workforce development, infrastructure, education, public safety, and small businesses. They all need to work together. Moving forward, I really think that workforce development is one of the key elements. We talked about, somebody had mentioned something about CAT North and CAT South. Well, I think these programs are key. Recently, I had a 20-year-old purchase his first home. He actually graduated from North County, went through the CAT North program, went immediately into a job with Ford. He's now a Ford mechanic. He's making over 6 figures. He's now 23 years old. He's getting ready to get married, and he's actually now getting ready to purchase his second home. He has 0 college debt. So workforce development is going to be one of the major keys. I've kind of lost my place, but anyway, 30 seconds left, thank you. So anyway, I'm Justin Sherlock, running for District 1 County Council. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my name is Will Shorter. I am running for Anne Arundel County Council District 2. I'm a prosecutor and I have been a lifelong resident of Anne Arundel County. I am running because I believe that leadership matters, and the challenges that we face today requires bold leadership and consistent leadership to invest in our communities at home. I am running because I believe that even as a first-generation college student, that we should have a world-class education here in Anne Arundel County. I believe that we should have safe streets where we can have adequate staffing in our police force and also within our fire departments. And also I am running because I believe that local government can be a strong partner in addressing the affordability crisis that we are in. And when that goes to the business community, we can be a strong partner in driving economic development. As part of my community service, I served on the Glen Burnie Revitalization Implementation Task Force, which looked at the businesses in the downtown Glen Burnie town center area and how we can really penetrate a lot of activity to spur movement. And I think with exciting projects at the Cromwell light rail station, we can create an ecosystem where we can pull businesses together and address the affordability crisis by making sure that our permitting process is smooth so that we can actually see results in our community. I believe that together we can make it happen, and because of bold leadership that I want to usher in, I believe we can achieve those missions.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Corey Malinowski, and I am running for County Council in District 2. A little bit about me first. I am a veteran. I am a career volunteer, a former volunteer EMT and current volunteer attorney and a practicing attorney. And I've only lived in Anne Arundel County for the last 10 years. I have opened 2 businesses here, one a solo law practice and 2 a government contracting firm, so I definitely understand where many of you are coming from. So, the question, responsive, what is my plan to be pro-business, right? What is my platform being pro-business? 1, businesses need predictability, and we've heard it from all of these candidates and all of our county executive candidates. We need the ability to say yes, we need the ability to say no, we definitely need to stay away from any ambiguity or any silence. Because businesses can't act on silence. We can't plan forward, we can't plan around, we can't do anything with silence. So a yes, we can deal with, a no, we can deal with, and we'll figure it out. But silence is inexcusable. 2, infrastructure is economic development. So much again, like everybody has said, because businesses are intrinsically linked with our infrastructure, roads, public safety, and everything else, the more we develop infrastructure, the better that should be for our businesses so that our employees can get to their employers and businesses can most assuredly navigate and do sorts of things that they need to do in their daily operations. And then of course, the last thing is working with, The last thing we need to do is work with businesses to ensure that we are supplying the type of employees that are ready and able to staff the jobs that are needed here from the employers that are here, and also attract in new businesses and of course develop our local economy and stuff. Thank you. I'm Corey Malinowski.
County, across 31 fire stations. Last year we broke for the first time 100,000 calls. It's a critical number. We are rapidly growing as a fire department. Fire responses, the community, the infrastructure, everything's growing. But as you guys have probably seen, our staffing is not keeping up. So that's a critical, it's very important to us. So welcome and get started.
I've lived here for over 40 years. My experience in truth, I am owner of Ritchie Pharmacy up in Brooklyn Park. Ritchie Pharmacy has been around for over 40 years. We've had a new silver coming. My present experience in truth, I am the treasurer for North County Republican Club, the Courts of Four Seasons HOA, and Independent Pharmacies of Maryland. I'm also the trustee for Maryland Pharmacy Association. County Council does strictly with Anne Arundel County budget, zoning, and local legislation. But council members can influence what goes on.
Council in District 4. My background primarily is in education. I was a classroom teacher in DCPG and Anne Arundel for 13 years. But I also started a small business in 2005 while I was attending American University, running Creative Combat Concepts, now known as Combat Principles Mixed Martial Arts. now currently located in its third move in Burtonsville. And I'm very familiar with the difficulty in starting, running, operating a small business. And I have basically 3 priorities when it comes down to the sector. The first is permit reform. Getting my permits was probably, it may have taken 10 years off of my life. I had to go down to the building every single day, bang on doors, beg, plead, all but threaten, just to get a piece of paper signed. And when I thought I was close, I was doing something else. There needs to be a clear and transparent process to permitting. There's no reason that in 2026 that it's a mystery. There is an online portal, but it needs to be a little bit more robust. There should be, you submit your application, you get a number, you can see what's required of you, what the state is required to do, and be able to track that forward so you know exactly what's going on. And this will also keep the people that sign off on these permits accountable, because there was all but zero accountability when I was trying to get my business open 3 months.
District 4. My background is that I've been serving children and families in this community for the past decade through as a mom, as a special educator, as a Board of Education member, and now as a County Council member. My priority is always taking care of our residents, especially our most vulnerable residents, our elderly, our people with disabilities, our income-limited families. A big priority that I've done the past couple of years on the budget with the changes going on in Washington is that we make sure that on this level, on a county level, we are able to keep providing the resources that we have been providing for, that we've become accustomed to and expecting our county to provide no matter what's going on in Washington. So a big part of that is to increase affordability in the county. We're very excited about the current budget that we're working on to finalize that actually lowers our tax cap, but also it maintains those vital services that we need for people. A big focus that I've had the past 4 years that I want to continue is increasing our affordability for housing, because I think that's how we help all of our families here and attract people to move to Anne Arundel County and invest in our community. Businesses want to come here, but they need it to be a welcoming environment for their workers to come, that they can afford and live here, and so we need to bolster that. I served on the Anne Arundel Economic Development on the committee to overhaul their strategic plan for the next 5 years, to really focus on targeted communities and further investment into our programs like the Inclusive Ventures, the Volt funding, all of those things to bring in more businesses, recruit the people, and that's something we need to focus on moving forward, is further investment in those programs to bring the businesses here, to attract the families, to make